Welcome, everyone. Man, oh man, we are back with another one. Yeah, the jackass David had to call for me. That's why. Man, oh man, what a wonderful week of man. Actually, not hasn't been a wonderful week because we had no football, man. I can't live like this with no football, man. It's really boring on my Sundays. But man, oh man, we got a Super Bowl Z upon us. But before we start this great show, make sure you guys like and share and subscribe. And I want to wish two very special people a very happy birthday. First off, to Anna, hope you have a great birthday. I know, just don't ever wish for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl because they're never gonna win, Anna. Don't wish for that, buddy. Then I gotta wish my best friend Antonio happy birthday, buddy. Love you, bro. Hope you had a great birthday. All right,
Hmm.
how you doing, on Sleeping Beauty?
I'm
No, no
good.
way, no way. Your prince will come one day. How you doing? You doing good? You tired over there?
Just tired, man, but I'm doing good. It's only 108 days to Memorial Day weekend, so
Okay, I really hate following on Instagram because you post it every weekend. Then we got my buddy over there that's playing with his beard. Tony, how you doing, buddy?
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
That's good. That's good. And then we got my buddy that's always in outer space. He can't pick a background. How you doing, there, Mr. John Paul?
I'm doing good. I want to thank you for wishing my wife a happy birthday. I was going to do the same thing, but of course you jump ahead of me. So
You're not gonna wish your cousin a happy birthday, jackass?
I was
Most people have a cousin.
gonna wish him one too. I mean, I had
what are you,
three,
the birthday police?
I had three birthdays
Yeah.
one week. I had my wife's on the first, and I had Anthony's and my niece Sophia's yesterday.
Gotcha. Man, a lot of birthdays. Hope you enjoy your birthdays, even though your birthday's in cold time. But good birthdays on the summertime. That's what the fun time is, man. But man, oh man, what a great week of football we saw. Now,
There was no
now where do
football.
There
I
was
mean, unless
none,
you
you
watch the Pro Bowl.
jackass.
yeah, Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is pretty good this year. I did like the skills competition. What do you guys think of that? The skills competition.
First off, Pro Bowl's bullshit. Think they should just do away with it and just give them a week off, and that's it. It's a glorified show, and all they do is make money. It's
I mean,
stupid.
people go to it still. The stadium was packed.
Yeah, I mean, what are they paying? $10 tickets?
I don't know how much are the tickets for that. I don't know.
I
They
don't
can't be
know.
$10. They can't be $10 tickets, buddy.
They got to be cheap. It's the Pro Bowl. No one cares.
Okay.
Come come on, buddy.
I mean, John Paul gets to see the Jets play another week. He never gets to see him play another week as well,
I
and that's good for
actually,
him.
I actually didn't watch the Pro Bowl at all. I don't like it.
Okay. Then what do you think, buddy?
50-50 on it. It's whatever to me. I'd rather see real football than a skills competition. It's like watching I don't know which is worse, the NBA All-Star game or the Pro Bowl. They're both like terrible to watch. No defense on either team, so
Yeah,
The
because buddy,
only
you don't
thing
want to.
that the only thing that was decent years ago, and MTV, I don't know why they did away with it. They used to have what they call the Rock and Jock basketball game,
yeah, I think it was cool.
where it
Yeah.
was celebrities and pro
Yep.
athletes
Yep.
either playing basketball or playing softball, and it was actually fun to watch.
Yeah, it
This
was.
is this is actually garbage. It really is. I
All
mean,
right,
is Eli and Peyton entertaining? Yeah, sure, but the rest of it's kind of like stupid.
okay. All
When
right, forget about that Pro Bowl. Forget about it. We don't have. Let's talk about some NFL news that's happening. Cooper Kupp just asked for is being traded by the Rams. He does not want to be traded by the Rams, but the Rams want to get rid of him. They're even ready to bite a big part of his contract up. They want to trade him as soon as possible. David, where do you think is going, buddy?
I hope the Giants get him. I'll take him. I'll take him for like a fourth round pick. He's probably gonna go to a team, I would say like the Raiders, or he'll go to a team like the Patriots. I guarantee the Patriots will probably get him.
What about
Okay.
Washington? Washington's not a bad landing spot. They need another receiver.
Apparently they're gonna try and go after T. Higgins. That's the rumor.
Okay. Tony, what do you think, buddy?
I I don't know. I mean, I think Cup is such a good player. Why does Los Angeles want to get rid of him?
Something like that.
Is it, you know what though? Los Angeles has spent a lot of money. They
Yep.
probably have handicapped themselves with as much money as they spent. That's probably the biggest reason. Where he's going, I'm not sure. I don't want to speculate because between the MLB causing issues with my head, nah, I don't want to worry about the NFL doing that to me too. So, no speculations here.
Okay, Mr. Outer Space, what do you think, buddy?
I don't give a fuck where he goes, honestly.
Unless he goes to the Jets.
No,
Yeah,
he's not going to go to the Jets. But
who wants to go to the Jets? The Jets is a graveyard. A queer graveyard. The owner don't care. It's run by 17-year-old kids.
Umir, how about you choose the team and stick with him for more than 5 years, and then we'll talk. So otherwise, I don't really care what he does, to be honest with you. I don't know what the Rams are thinking. I mean, you had a nice little double threat there with him and Puka Nakua. So I don't know offhand. Maybe because the past couple of years he's had a couple injuries, and then maybe they want to strike while the iron's hot. I get it.
Yep.
But I don't know why they would do it, especially when a guy's not requesting a trade or not asking for one. I don't know where he's going to go. To be honest with you, so I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, sports, it's a business, so they'll figure it out, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see what happens, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. A lot of teams have money to get him. Yeah, I definitely see him on the Commanders. The Commanders would be a good fit for him. Well, you never know. He might end up in Philadelphia. All right. Let's talk about the next man who asked for a trade, who wants to be traded. Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett came out. He said he wants to get traded away from the Browns. David, where do you think he's going, buddy? David, what are you doing over there? Watching the news? Come over there, David.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. They said
Yeah.
that Miles Garrett's either going to any NFC East team except for the Giants. I heard that. I heard the Vikings. I heard the Texans. I heard pretty much a bunch of teams.
I heard the
So
49ers also.
you heard who?
The 49ers also.
Wow, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah,
I heard
49ers as well. Yeah, both of them trying to make a picture of that. I don't know where they got
honestly,
money for that.
all kidding aside, if I was the Bengals, I would 100% trade for him. I think the
Okay.
Bengals make a great fit for him because he wouldn't have to move far. He's within the division, but we all know that they won't trade within the division. But Washington and I heard the Eagles are the front runners because the Eagles have the most picks that they could trade for him.
Okay. Tony, what do you think, buddy?
Once again, I'm not going to speculate. I hate the speculation. Now typically, I um, I don't like when players request trades. I'm one of those guys where you accepted a contract, stick with the contract, play it out, do what you got to do until you become a free agent. Unless you play for the Cleveland Browns or Jacksonville Jaguars.
I mean, the New York Giants,
He said he
the
could actually
apple
go to
doesn't
the
fall back.
Jaguars.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree over there in New York, buddy.
I mean, New York Giants are one of the most prized teams to
Yeah, I
ever.
know, but
We're
I
not
know you
getting
guys. What you guys? What definitely? I'm
We're
taking that
not
away
we're
from you.
not
we
we're
we
not the
can get him. We fifty
we're not the Cleveland Browns. We're not the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean that those places unfortunately where careers go to die.
all kidding aside, Tony, like, what would you do if the Giants traded Thibodeau and like Olajawari and like a third round or second round pick for him? I think I would do it. You would have
Um,
Brian Burns and him on one side.
I'm not sold on Burns though.
yeah, I'm not sold on
I
Burns
think
either.
Oh,
Thibodeau's
he had a better year than he did last year.
I don't
He
know.
played in a shittier system.
I don't know. He was hurt a little bit. Um, Thibodeau had definitely had a fallback year.
He was terrible.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know.
He looked like Umir out there.
Like I said, I don't want to speculate. I hate speculation. But like I said, typically I'm against players requesting. But if you're in Cleveland or Jacksonville, I completely understand.
Good job, Paul. What do you think, buddy?
I don't know what took so long. I'm going to be honest with you. He is an absolute animal of a player. I would take him on the Jets in a heartbeat. I can understand why he wants out. He wants to win a ring. He said it himself. I didn't want to come to Cleveland and go straight to Canton. All right, he wants to win a Super Bowl, and he thought that Cleveland at one point had that ability to do it. Because I mean, a couple of years back, if you remember, Cleveland wasn't horrible. You know what I mean? They were a playoff team. They were okay.
What are you talking about when they were stacked to the roof with players?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I mean, all that did was prove that too many chefs were in the kitchen. That's all it
Hold
proved.
on, real quick. They said the three top teams Miles Garrett could go to are the Detroit Lions, the Bears, or the Green Bay Packers.
The Lions would desperately need him, desperately for that
Those are the
defense.
those are the top three teams.
well, you put him with a healthy Hawkinson on one side, dude. That's scary.
Yeah, that's a mark.
That's a
Oh,
scary.
Hutchinson, you're talking about?
Yeah, Hutchinson, but not Hawkinson. His name's Hutchinson, Aiden Hutchinson.
You know what I meant.
I was about to say, he's the
You
tight end for
you,
the.
you fuck up everybody's name known to man, okay, including our name
Not sure.
all the time. You call David Tony. You call Tony. I mean, anything else?
So,
No, no,
do you
Tony.
mind if I segue to the next thing, Omir, real quick? Because
Yes.
John Paul said something.
Why do I
So
have? Can I bet $5? I know where you're going. I think I bet $10. I know where you're going.
it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah,
So, John Paul, you mentioned that Miles Garrett wants to go someplace where he can get a ring. So, there is an ex-NFL quarterback who is absolutely killing me every time I hear his mouth. I,
I can want to
I,
lobby
I
today.
want to
I knew
shove
where
a
he was going.
dirty. I want to shove a dirty sock in it.
Who?
So 2 weeks ago, he made a stupid comment about Eli Manning, which we'll get to, and
Oh,
then
you
last week
got
was
Cam Newton.
yes,
Yeah,
last
buddy, that's
week.
what he's
Oh
talking
You
about.
God.
Last week
moron.
he made probably the dumbest statement I ever heard with Stephen A. Smith. So Stephen A. Smith asked him, "Would you trade your MVP
Oh yeah, I heard that.
for a Super Bowl
He
ring?"
said no.
This guy turned around and said no. I don't understand. I I don't know where this guy gets his entitlement from. I don't know where he gets, you know, who he thinks he is. He also said if Eli, gets into the Hall of Fame, that he deserves two gold jackets.
What
Dude,
did you accomplish? You
dude,
didn't accomplish
yeah,
nothing.
what did you accomplish? I mean,
You didn't win a Super Bowl.
yeah, who are you? You're not even a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Nope.
So, I just wanted to bring that up because John Paul mentioned what Miles Garrett wants to do. And, when I heard that from Cam Newton, I'm like, come on, come on.
I mean, what else can you expect? I'm not shocked that he said that. I mean, at the end of the day, you went MVP. I don't. Look, let's talk about Tom Brady and Mahomes, right?
That's what
Yeah,
we're
they
on.
don't have what?
We're talking about that now.
No, I'm just saying. You're talking about like you. It doesn't matter how many MVPs there. At the end of the day, it matters how many Super Bowls you have under the belt. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Well, they said for college, would you rather be a Heisman Trophy winner or would you rather be a national champion? And for college, it actually makes more sense to be a Heisman winner because you
That's
will be remembered forever. Your team will not be remembered forever.
that's yeah, that's kind of true because college there's so many college players
That's
and
what
all
I
that.
mean. A Heisman, you'll be remembered forever. You're enshrined.
Well,
MVP.
that's only because there's only like what is it, 4 or 5 finalists at the end of the time when it comes
Yeah,
to.
there's usually four. There's always usually four that go to.
That's why I mean that's a lot bigger an award. But dude, when it comes to the NFL, you want to be a Super Bowl champ, man. Everyone wants to play in a Super
And
Bowl.
you get paid to be one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's
You get that nice bonus if you win it.
I don't know. I mean, I think Heisman is overrated.
What?
I mean, yeah, I
I
agree
mean,
with that.
you're a Giants fan like
How
I'm a
many Heisman
Giants
players?
fan. Who's our Heisman Trophy winner who did
I know who that. Are you talking about the bad man Saquon Barkley?
no.
Saquon didn't win a Heisman.
Yeah,
Ron
I know.
Dane.
Oh yeah, Ron
Who's
Dane,
that?
Thunder
Ron
Lightning.
Dane was our Heisman Trophy winner.
He didn't do
He
bad though.
he was terrible. He was probably one
He
of
did
our
not
worst
do that
running backs.
bad. He was okay at
He
best.
was terrible.
All right,
Terrible.
guys, let's stop talking about the Giants. No one cares. Let's talk Eli Manning. We know you to go. Eli Manning definitely does his gold jacket when he gets it. All right, man. Super Bowl week. Saquon Barkley, man. He's here in the Super Bowl. Gotta get props to him, man. I know a lot of people talking why he went to the Eagles instead of he shouldn't have went there. Gotta get props to him, man. He got a job. He got to see to the Super Bowl. What do you guys think is each team's biggest weakness and biggest strength going into this big game?
Each team's biggest weakness and strength.
And strength, yes.
I go first.
That's fine.
The Chiefs' biggest strength is their defense. and their biggest weakness is pretty much running the ball, if you really think about it. The Eagles' biggest strength is Saquon Barkley. Their biggest weakness is Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Tony, what do you think, buddy?
I agree with David 100% on Philadelphia. It's if Saquon's having a good game, I think they'll pull it out. If they put the ball in Jalen Hurts' hands, they lose it.
Okay.
Um, Kansas City, I hate to say it because I'm not a huge fan of his, but if Kelsey is playing well, Kansas City will do well.
He'll
I
retire too.
Yeah. Um, and their defense is very good. Um, I gotta be honest. I think this season, I don't think Pacheco's terrible, but their running game is just not what it was last year.
Okay. John Paul, what do you think, buddy?
Um, I think both of these defenses are very, very good. Um, I actually do think that the Eagles' defense is a little bit better than Kansas City's.
What?
Um,
Come
but
on.
The
but
playoffs have looked like it.
at the
Yeah. Well,
end of the day, it
You
does
fart?
it does fall down to Saquon Barkley, and how he plays.
Stop farting, dude.
That's going to be big.
bumping, jackass.
Well, stop drinking all that fucking soda, and you'll be all right.
Who the fuck drinks soda? What are you, 5?
I don't drink alcohol, so I drink soda. You mind?
You should start drinking alcohol. Maybe you grow taller.
Oh, that's so jackass.
But no, I mean, it all falls on the biggest players. If Saquon Barkley has a great game, he's going to keep it close. And Patrick Mahomes, man, as long as he doesn't bitch anymore, I mean,
You
I,
want you want to know why the Chiefs are going to win? Because of one person, and he doesn't even play. Andy Reid. That's why they're going to win this game. One of the best coaches of all time, one of the best offensive coordinators of all time. The way he calls plays, mark my words.
Yeah, especially against this former team that fired him too. To get it done again and that to put in their face, that'd be great.
well,
Who?
he just announced today that he's coming back next year.
Who? Andy Reid?
Yeah.
I heard Kelsey mention he probably won't come back next year if they win it.
I mean, if you're Andy Reid and you have Patrick Mahomes,
You keep coming.
why wouldn't you stay? Just stay.
But if I was
You want a big
Kelsey, I would come back too. Why not just come
Yeah,
back? Why are you gonna
the young man though. Mahomes has only been in the league, what, 6 years? Not even.
They're saying the odds are the Chiefs are gonna win it because Kelsey's gonna propose to Taylor Swift. That's the rumor.
I don't care. I just want the Chiefs to beat the Eagles.
That I'm
The
just
Eagles
telling
fans,
you. That's why they're saying the
Eagles
Chiefs are
fans,
gonna win.
Eagles fans are the worst fans in
Yeah, I
America.
agree.
I'll say this: the worst fans in America. You go to, I live near Philly. I live near. You can't go to Ball Street after what they did to that city. Ball Street looked like a total, but it's crazy. Like, and then, so if you can see the videos, Commanders fans were getting fouled, cussed out. Where else do you go to? Dallas Cowboys fans are diehard, and they never harass their fans, other team fans. They'll open you with open arms. I definitely hope that. But John Paul, continue before I can go say my thoughts.
No, that's really it. I think it's going to come down to those last two players. I'm again. I said it last week. I'm not really interested in this matchup. It wasn't a matchup that I would have liked to seen. But at the end of the day, I mean, it really is what it is. I
Okay.
can't choose in the Super Bowl.
We got to blame
Okay.
Washington for it. It should have been Detroit.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Detroit laid an egg.
Forget about that because let me get my. So my thoughts here.
What language was that? Blah, 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 blah.
English, English jackass.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eagles' biggest strength, obviously, Saquon Barkley. They control the ball, they give him the ball, and he's unstoppable. No team has been able to stop him yet. Until like the Saints, I don't know how they stopped him and when beat him. The biggest weakness, Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts starts throwing picks around like he usually does,
Okay, so you pretty much just said what I said. Okay, great. Let's
yeah,
move on.
okay.
I was just about to say, so you're
And
confident.
All right, so you're saying
and,
exactly what I
and,
said. Okay, great.
and the
Next.
Chiefs. Okay, next is does Patrick Mahomes pass Tom Brady as a GOAT?
No,
No.
Not yet. He needs to win one or two more.
He needs to win one or two more without exclamation points.
One or two more
on
after this one,
yeah,
yes?
Yes,
on the
after this one.
championships.
After this one.
I mean, I gotta be honest, it's been disgustingly, blatantly obvious that the refs have given the Chiefs this season.
Well, I
Oh,
don't know.
did you see the whole thing about the refs
I was
flipping out about how people are saying
I
that?
was just about to say that the refs union and Roger Goodell both at the same time, literally 20 minutes apart, was like, it's ridiculous. We don't favor the Chiefs. We don't do this. I was like, you guys are so full of fucking shit.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's why I feel like they're gonna give this game to the Eagles just to make the fan base happy. I feel like I know people. I'm calling me crazy. I do feel like the Super Bowl's rigged,
No,
but
because that's going to mess up the Taylor Swift proposal. I'm telling you, right? You heard it here first. If the Chiefs win, watch Kelsey perform after the game. Propose to Taylor. I guarantee it. And
is it is it better? Is that better than that in Vegas?
it's a live bet.
I'm gonna throw up. I mean, I already don't want to watch the game.
I don't either.
Don't watch the game, guys. It's past your bedtime either way. You guys all go to sleep by 9:30.
I go to sleep by the game starts at 6. I thought.
Yeah, it starts at 6, but by the time the game's over, it's 9:30. It's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You guys go to bed by then.
I'll have to change your diaper then.
Oh God, man! I mean, remember last year? You guys were saying the same thing that you didn't propose. You didn't propose last year.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the same thing about changing your diaper. I was like, oh, okay. Well,
No, but John Paul, you said it last year too. He didn't propose.
that's what they said. That's what I'm saying. That's what they said last year.
It's the media. They're just trying to blow it
Dude,
up.
why would the refs and the media want the Chiefs to come to the Super Bowl again but lose? How does that make any sense? You got to think about this. Why would they give them every call to get to the Super Bowl for them to lose?
Okay, David, I have a question. Now I'm gonna go. We want to go superstition now. You look up when the Patriots lost the 3P right against the Eagles. What colors were the Eagles wearing?
Green.
Okay, and now what colors are they wearing on this Sunday?
They're wearing green.
And Chiefs are going for a 3P, right?
Yep.
So I want to be surprised.
But it's not the same team, so who cares?
That's my superstition.
But my question is, why would they make Chiefs go to the Super Bowl to lose? That's my question.
I mean that because
you don't think
it's
gonna be must-see TV to be the first team to win 3 Super Bowls in a row?
Oh, definitely must-see TV. I'm watching the Super Bowl. I know that.
I'm just telling you, why would they cheat and do things to make them go to the Super Bowl? All kidding aside. And I'm sure John Paul and Tony would agree. They got every single call. Even Dean Blandino, who used to be the head of the referee, his brother came out and said Dean thinks NFL's rigged. And he was the head of officiating.
Well, I mean, you hear Tom Brady and Troy, and I'm not a fan.
Troy Aikman goes off on it too.
You know, they have all said it, and I got to be honest, these are guys who work for the NFL in one capacity or another.
They're commentators.
Yeah, they're not doing themselves any favors by saying that kind of stuff. You know, because I'm pretty sure Roger Goodell has made calls to them going, guys, you're commentators for the league. You can't be saying shit like that.
Brady makes
you can't get rid of Tom Brady with that contract.
No.
He's saying.
Yeah, but yeah, I just I don't know. It was just so blatantly
the
obvious.
Commentators even commenting on it. Dude, this is such a problem. And if you look at every Instagram post about the Chiefs, it all says everybody says the same thing. Everything. It's always about the refs.
I mean, buddy, but that was the same thing when Tom Brady was on the league.
And what do Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes have in common?
Super Bowl champions, multiple.
You know what though? We say that about Tom Brady. Just remember his first couple Super Bowls. I mean, he wasn't getting the calls he was getting towards the end of his career.
Oh no, 100% no.
He was getting beaten up a lot.
I actually agree with that. But still, Tony, come on, man. Tom Brady, like when he started winning his Super Bowls, just like how Mahomes started winning his Super Bowls, they're both.
Well, listen, it was proven they cheated. It was proven that New England cheated. You know, whether it be.
But did anything happen to them? Did anybody take any Super Bowls away?
No.
So why can't the refs?
My thing is, we hear more about cheating now because more about social media. I feel like if you go back then before social media came
By
out,
social media, go back and watch the Bills game. There was 3 blatantly blown calls, and honestly, that 4th down that got reversed, that lost them the game single-handedly.
I know, but that's what Nick Sirianni came out. Sirianni even came out and said, "We're not gonna let this game be in the refs' hands. We're gonna try everything at our best and to keep it out of the refs' hands." He just got
Okay,
to play smart.
every other coach said that too.
I,
End of the
Coach said
Texans
that.
game, what
I,
happened? All the Texan players got fined because after that game.
I don't
It's
think they have a choice.
exactly
I
bingo.
mean, at the end of the day, as much as I want it, I don't see the Chiefs beating Philadelphia. I don't see them stopping
Why?
Saquon.
Why do you think that?
Saquon,
Why do you think they?
Saquon. If you look at Saquon so far, has any team ever be able to
You
stop
know the
Saquon?
Chiefs have one of the best run defenses, right?
I mean, I know that, buddy, but
They got Chris Jones. He's gonna have to run past Chris Jones.
Well,
I mean, but
they're
they
not going
also,
to run. They're not going to run it down the middle. I mean,
but,
Nope.
he's going to bounce it to the outside every single
Yeah, and you
play.
got what's his name, Karloftis, whatever his name is. They're gonna run right into a fucking brick wall.
let's see what happens. But talking about Philly, they're saying that if the Green Bay Packers president came out and said they should ban the touch push, and I agree with that
They should
because
ban
that's what
what?
The
the
tush
tush
push.
push.
I believe they are. I believe this is going to be the
I
last
don't think
year.
so. They're supposed to do it last year, and they didn't. Every
I
team's
mean,
doing it.
but not every team is doing it. Like when they were playing the Commanders, the ref even came out and said, "If we
If
call
you're
one
the
more flag,
refs, okay. If you're Roger Goodell, fuck. Who the Bills? They tried it like 5 times. I think they converted 1 out of 5 times. Their NFL is going to say, well, it doesn't always work. Dude, just put your biggest people in the middle. It's not going to work.
but you still can't beat, buddy. You still can't stop it. That's really hard to stop.
Who remembers that USC versus Notre Dame game when Reggie Bush pushed Matt Leinart into the end zone? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
That's what a tush push was. He
I mean,
literally, you are allowed to, in college too, you are allowed to pick somebody up and throw them in the end zone. You're literally
man,
allowed to do it.
I wish my school team did that. So I get my touchdown.
I'm just telling you, you're allowed to do it. So why would you ban the tush push for it? Even though I think it should be banned. I'm playing devil's advocate anyway. So go ahead. Anyway,
Tony, do the honors, man. Who for all the postseason picks and everything? How we looking?
Well, season? Who cares? Let's get to our pick. So here we go, guys. Super Bowl game. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Seagulls. Who do you guys got?
I'm going with Eagles.
Eagles?
That's the Chicago Bears.
You ass. It's Cincinnati
that's
Reds.
Cincinnati Reds, you jackass.
Um,
Chiefs.
you're
I'm
going
going
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
John Paul?
I mean, it hurts me to say it so bad, but I think me and David had the point there, man. I got to go Chiefs. I don't see them losing.
They're gonna be the first team in NFL history to win to do a three-peat.
I know, man. Saquon Barkley is a bad man. He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy, man.
Um,
Are we gonna predict scores too, or what do you want to do?
yeah. Let me just do my pick here. I'm so sick.
What's the over under?
Over under. You pick a final score.
I'm so sick.
Are you really gonna
What
go
is it?
Eagles? All kidding aside.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I
What?
I think Philly's gonna take it. Unfortunately,
Oh God!
um,
Please no.
if Saquon is healthy, I think he wins it.
He's so fans. He's so miserable about this. He didn't go get a haircut because he knows he has to watch the Eagles play Super Bowl. He's so miserable. He's been stuck under a couch.
It makes me sick to my stomach to say it. What do we want to do, guys? We want to do overall points, or we want to do score?
I mean,
Oh, well, let's do over under. Over
we can
under.
do total points. I mean, whatever you guys want.
Total points. All right, Mir, what's your total points?
Combined, right?
Yeah, John Paul, what are you writing this down?
I'm not writing shit.
All right, never mind.
Please don't ever have him writing anything.
I
He's
haven't-
the worst pick ever. He
I haven't
manipulates picks.
You said you want to see a dick pic?
He's the most.
I
He's a
haven't
manipulator
put
picks.
anything down since fucking the season ended. I don't care about the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yeah, we know you don't care about playoffs. You haven't been there since 2010. Okay.
All right,
Wow.
Umir, what are you doing?
Wow.
Yeah, 2000.
Come on, what are you picking, dude?
60 points.
How much?
60?
60.
That's
Oh,
high.
you jackass.
David?
I was gonna
That's
literally do 59 points, but now I don't want to. 52.
I think it's high.
52.
what are
Drop
you going
low?
at 100?
No,
No,
he's saying yours is too high, jackass.
I think it's high. I think it's going to be in the 50s. I don't think it's going to be that.
I said 52.
I'm going to go like 56. I don't
I
think
think it's gonna be 28, 24.
Yeah, I'm calling 28 to 21. I'm going 49 points.
Okay.
Actually, Kevin, I changed mine now. I didn't know I dragged it so
No,
high.
no,
no, no,
no.
no.
No, you already said why 60 points? How do you get 60? Like what do you think about that?
I mean, these are two high-powered offenses, man.
But there's also
Luckily,
They're both good defenses. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if the final score is like 17 to 10. It wouldn't surprise me.
I would love to see like a 60 to 35 Super Bowl
No, there's no
though.
shot. Those
Just
defense.
because.
The stadium runs out of fireworks.
Just
Not be
whenever
hysterical.
the Philadelphia Eagles, Philadelphia will be. I feel you know what? I think the Philadelphia cops are rooting for the Eagles to lose because they know they're sitting the turn of their shithole and the Eagles win.
You know what? With that said, let's wish a condolences to the family of the young man who ended up dying from falling from the greased pole in Philadelphia.
That's
18
Yeah,
years
definitely.
old. Um, stupid people do stupid things. Um, but my condolences goes out to that family. You know,
How
Philadelphia, be smart.
how high was this thing that he jumped on top of it and fell?
So he
He
climbed
climbed
all
on
the way to
top
the
of.
top, maybe 25 feet, but he landed straight on his head.
I mean,
yeah, he got messed up, man.
maybe there wasn't enough grease on it then, I guess.
He's a gymnastics star, so he knows. So I don't know how he got up in the first place. My thing is, if you try to catch somebody from coming from that high, are you breaking your bones as well?
It depends on how they fall. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, he passed away, and condolences to the family.
Yeah, without
Philadelphia,
doubt.
be smart.
Yeah, without doubt. If you
No.
please.
Now instead of climbing up the poles, you're just gonna flip the cop cars. That's all.
But he got what he did last. I was watching videos. That's about the show that we talk about. All right, guys, make sure you guys like and share and subscribe, and we'll be back again next week.